Greetings, YouTube. So there is a bill pending in Tennessee, SB 0049, known as the Don't Say Gay Bill. Now, this bill would make it a misdemeanor to discuss homosexuality at the grades 9th or under. And I find this fascinating. Apparently, the legislature in Tennessee feels that if you don't discuss something, it will go away. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Now, besides being a First Amendment violation of both the federal and state level, because Tennessee has a Freedom of Speech Act as well as the overarching federal level of the Bill of Rights, I don't see how this helps children in the least. If children don't have a place they can discuss this with, say if they can't discuss it at home or with their church, say they need to be able to discuss it with their friends or their school counselor, you've just removed a student's ability to have some place to discuss this. Because when did you realize what your particular sexual orientation was? Me? I figured out what my sexual orientation was when I was 5. Alright? Now that's under 9th grade, even if you're a genius. So, I never had to worry about it, of course. I'm straight. So I had all kinds of opportunities to discuss things about my sexual orientation. Of course, most of them were completely wrong, because the available information to me at that time was, for the most part, fables. I didn't actually have a proper sex education conversation. I think I was a freshman in high school, which is 9th grade. And that wasn't the most informative, quite frankly. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Though my instructor said that my school always asked about oral sex. He found that interesting. But putting this literally in the closet is not going to help any students. It's just going to drive children into feeling that who they are cannot be publicly discussed, which is going to just increase the level of shame and the emotional and psychological trauma they have with reconciling who they are with the world around them. They're already a minority. And now you're telling this minority, we don't want you talking about who you are. That's offensive. And anyone putting forth such a law should feel shamed of themselves. This is going to harm children. This is going to drive kids into bad behavior and potentially into suicides. But I am reminded of Gandhi. One of his, I think, the favorite quote he ever had, to my mind, he ever said, which was, "At first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win." When it comes to equality in America for the gay community, we're in that stage 3 right now, folks. They're fighting us. Very shortly, we will win.